What's up, YouTube? Coming at you tonight with just a little video. It's been a long week. We've had a lot going on. We've got our house listed. We've been doing showings. Got a couple offers. So, no progress on the diorama. There probably won't be till after the move. No progress really in collecting. Probably going to need to start packing here shortly. But didn't really go hunting today. We went, my wife and I, to pick our daughter up. She started kindergarten this week, and Wednesdays she gets out early. So went and picked her up, grabbed some In-N-Out, and hit Toys R Us. But before I get into that, this is going to be a quick video. I've been doing Greenlight. This is just going to be these 4 plus two others. So this, I don't know, I think these are hobby exclusives, but still a phenomenal amount of detail from Greenlight. The C10 or the Cheyenne is such a nice casting, and they look really good with the small topper on the back, but they look really good too with the big camper. Now it is plastic, but it's very detailed, as you can see. And the truck is one of their better castings. Probably one of their more popular castings as well. And then this 3-car set here was only available at Pet Boys. Very hard to find. Even on eBay, it's very hard to find. I was lucky enough to find 2 of these sets. I grabbed both. Both of the packages were just wrecked. And I was able to trade one of the sets for 2. I traded one of these sets for 2 green machines, 2 nice green machines. One of them was the Hangover police car, and the other one was the Supernatural Chevelle, or the Supernatural Impala. Both of those green body green machines. The Hangover police car, as you can see in the previous video, is green body on green wheels. So I think it is. I'll have to check. I think it's green on green, which are pretty rare. But anyway, so these sets, being able to trade one of these sets for 2 nice green machines goes to show you the value of these sets. They're very hard to find. If you're lucky, you can find it cheap. But I would say probably at least 30 to 40 shipped if you can find it. If you find one of these sets with one of the cars being a green machine, over $100. So, but it's an awesome set. So I'll start with this. This is my least favorite car of the set. It's a nice Mustang. You can see the Speed Shop. This is Pet Boys Speed Shop graphics on it. Really cool car. You're not going to find this car. It's a really hard car to find. And it's got a nice low number, 381. I would imagine there weren't more than probably 2,000 sets, maybe. I stand corrected. There's at least 2,238. This is the Camaro. This is my favorite of the 3. They have the Pet Boys there on the hood. But I really like the Greenlight Camaros. This was my first one, which actually getting this one is the reason I bought the Road Racer with the yellow wheels and the Greenlight Muscle, the little red one that was in the Muscle video I did. But this is my favorite. Either this one or the Road Racer. I like both of them a lot. They're both really nice looking. And then this Challenger is just sweet too. They have an older Pet Boys. I don't know if it's a Charger or a Challenger, but it's also really hard to find. But I found these 2 sets at a Pet Boys local to me in the Phoenix area, actually in Tempe. And I bought both of them. They were $20 a piece, but I was able to get them for $12 a piece because the packaging was so wrecked. And the guy, I go in there every week. They get their truck on Wednesday, so I go in every Thursday. So I've gotten to know the guy a little bit, one of the guys. So he hooked me up. He's like, yeah. I asked him, I'm like, the packaging is pretty bad. Can you do something about it? He's like, I can do $12 a piece. I said, yeah, that'll work. So I opened one, traded the other. Anyway, so let's get to the new stuff here. This is not new, but I have decided, I've been on the fence about it, and I've decided that number 7 is going to come out. And the next car that I crack open is pretty sweet. It's what I found today, right before we went to In-N-Out for lunch. This is just so nice. I've already got this car and I've already showed it, but I just wanted to take it out of the package, as I do with the vast majority of my stuff. But you can see there, it's not 10,007, it's number 7. Unless maybe there was a mistake and the number stamp was off or whatever. But that doesn't show on here, so maybe another number 7 will show up and we'll know one of them is wrong. But I'm not going to worry about that. As far as I'm concerned, this is the 7th one off the line. And it's mint. And these wheels, if you watch some of my other videos, you can see a lot of times, actually you can kind of see it here on this front one here. The chrome gets smudged off. And to have 3 of 4 good wheels is pretty good for Greenlight lately. They've been getting kind of careless, it seems like, with the wheels, the quality control. Nice motor, really nice detail on this car, as you guys have seen if you've watched my other videos. Anyway, so let's get to the good stuff. So let's see if I can pull up. I took some pictures today. So there's a Toys R Us in my area, and I've had a lot of luck finding green machines there. So what they do is they hide them. So you can see here is the pegs where they obviously hang the stuff, and then up above there is where they kind of keep the overstock. And I didn't get a very good angle of it, but 3 of the 4 green machines that I have found at this store have been hidden up there. So I'm assuming an employee is pulling them out and saving them for somebody. And I just had a feeling today, like sometimes you can look up there and you can see there's nothing up there. One time I went and grabbed the ladder myself. I didn't want to ask because, the employee that I ask could be the one that's holding it and say, no, there's nothing up there. So I just helped myself. I think everybody in this hobby, if you see a case of Hot Wheels on the pallet at Walmart, don't ask, because they're going to say, no, you got to grab that case, walk to the home section where the towels are, clear yourself a little space, and crack that case open. Same thing if it's an M2 case or Auto World, whatever the case is, take it to another part of the store where you're kind of off, not being paid any attention, and pull your keys out and crack that thing open, and then let them come to you and say you can't do that. Because every single time I've asked, they've said no. And after about the 3rd time, I stopped asking. And since I've stopped asking, I've never had an issue. There was one time where the lady caught me and tried to, she's like, well, we're not putting those out. And I said, well, I'll just take the whole case then. And then that was after about a minute or 2 long argument. And then she finally conceded. And I was with a buddy, and I said, I'm just going to return anything I don't want. And that's when she finally was like, fine, I'll just open the case. I was like, I'll just buy the case, and I'll return what I don't want. Anyway, so here, this is an awesome find. I have found a lot of green machines. Not a lot, more than 10, but probably not more than 15. But this is the nicest wild find green machine that I've had. And I know, like Vic, Cambodian Holiday, I think you'd be pretty stoked about a truck like this. I don't even have this casting. I've been wanting it. And I'm so on the fence, like whether or not I should open it. Because I do open everything. And when I got home today, I'm like, man, I should have pulled my phone out at the store and recorded that. I don't know why it doesn't dawn on me to do that when I'm there. But I just didn't think about it. And I don't have a lot of memory on my phone anyway, especially with fantasy football coming up. I got to get those apps, and I'm not going to have any video memory at all. But I just don't think about it in the moment. I get caught up in it, and I just, I see people that will leave it hanging on the pegs and take a photo of. If I ever walk up on somebody that's taking a picture of a hanging super, I'm going to snag that thing so quick, and I'm going to be gone. So when I go and I find them, they're in my hand, they're in my cart. I don't mess around with it. So I've never really thought about doing the in-store thing. I enjoy watching those videos, and maybe at some point I'll get into it, but it just doesn't cross my mind. So I just don't know if I want to open this. I started this video thinking that I would, but I think I'm going to sleep on it and decide. I opened everything, but man, I don't know. Tell you what, guys. Oh, fuck it. This is what I do. Ain't nothing to think about. What's done is done. I don't know why that one was so hard for me to decide on. God, that is so nice. It's number 122. This, as far as green machines go, I think is one of the best looking green machines, because this, even though it's a green machine chase car, it still looks like something you could see on the road. I could see something like this with green rims and green fender flares driving down the road with the black satin paint. The lighting is pretty horrible, but excuse me. But immense amount of detail. Look at that shovel. That shovel looks so real. The handle, just the details, just crazy. So, and I don't know if I don't know if it's an International or maybe a Willys half-ton. I really want to get the military one too. But this is the first Black Bandit green machine that I've ever had. So, anyways, a lot going on the bottom with the suspension. That kind of makes me a little nervous. Nice roller. Yeah, I'll make sure when I move that all of these are well protected and packed. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I will catch you all at the next video.